Alright, so we got another Warlock. Hopefully it's Handlock, so I can show you how to play that matchup. But we have to keep the Frostbolt in case it's Zoo. Normally you keep like only draw spells, maybe the occasional Doomsayer, Explosive Sheep, but Frostbolt's pretty good against Undertakers and Mech Warpers and Micro Machines, stuff like that. They get out of hand pretty quickly. Alright, cool, it's Handlock. And we have the Antonites coin. This is really good. Normally we'd like our Mad Scientist Loot Hoarders against Handlock. They put a lot of life pressure on and make the taps really painful for them. They get super low and we only need a few points of burn. So actually our hand's kind of bad if we can't get this Acolyte off. See, I can't even cast this Acolyte on 3. I'd like to cast this on 3 to stop his, to make his Giant turn worse, but we can't really afford to get this Owled, but maybe we have to take the risk. Okay, well, we have a lot of burn. We have the Antonitis coin, so I think we just Acolyte. We're sad if it gets Owled, but at the same time, if it gets Owled, that stops his turn 4 Giant, which gives us more time to get our Antonitis out, so that's good. Okay, Drake, best case scenario. He didn't Giant or Owl. This applies not nearly as much pressure as a Giant. Kind of have a messy turn here, though. So we'll be sad if he Hellfires both. If he Owls one, that's fine. If he Owls both, we're really sad. But we don't want to burn coin. So we'll do this, rather than paying and waste a mana. Unless we're to draw into a Loot Hoarder Mad Scientist, I guess. But I think this should be fine. Okay, cool. Maybe this absorbs a Drake hit. We're happy with that. Totally happy with that. Oh, we have all our secrets though. Oh, again, that's super bad. Usually we don't Doomsayer until we could follow up with the second Doomsayer, because they're likely going to Owl the first one. We're getting into turn 6, and also so Siphon's a possibility. It's a bad turn for him. He only has 8 damage on the board though. Alright, so we need better options. We'll go up to 10. We'll Ice Barrier back down to 9. He could overdraw, so we actually can't even draw off that because our hand is so terrible. I guess we have to burn a Frost Nova. So go up to 10. Frost Nova back down to 9. If he makes us burn a card, it's going to be a weak turn for him. He's going to have to do something like Hellfire and not play minions, so we're fine as long as we don't lose. We could afford to lose anything at this point, I guess. We don't want to lose our second Doomsayer. Or a second Frost Nova, but we could afford to. Warlocks do so much damage to themselves, so you can afford losing some burn usually, unless they draw both Healbots. We got all 4 of our secrets before Scientists went to cast, and we don't have the mana to. Like, we'd really love to spend 2 mana to ping, but we're forced to do this. Again, we're not going to make the attack because we want him to waste this to save ourselves 2 damage. There's always a chance it gets Owled. If it gets Owled, though, we Doomsayer. But we'd like to get our second Doomsayer before that. Against Handlocks, you have to be aware the ways they bounce themselves back to 15 health. So you always want to keep 15 damage ready, which will be a Fireball we make and a Frostbolt. So Fireball, Fireball, Frostbolt is 15, and then we have to think about things like Antique Healbot. So usually we will Alex after the Healbot. He could go down near 15, but we won't Alex him to do like a few damage. We'll wait till he Healbots, and then we'll Alex him, and then he'll be at 15, and then we could 15 burn him, or he'll do like another Healbot, and then we could like Power Blast him, and then do our 15 combo before he can like Draxus or Alex bounce back up. That's interesting. We're actually under quite a bit of pressure now. There's our useless Scientist. We'll throw him out because we have too many cards in hand anyways. fairly mana efficient turn, so we're a little happy about that. So he's basically a giant and 2 drakes on the board. We're at full health and we have a second barrier about to proc, so we're okay. We don't really have a good Antonidas turn. It might just be Antonidas coin, Fireball, and 10, but we'd like to Antonidas before that. So Antonidas coin, Frostbolt. It's not that good, but we might have to do it. Then we have to save our second Frostbolt for our lances. Dark Bomb down, that's always good to see. Okay, how much damage do we have? 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 damage. Almost there. They haven't been running Lotheb, which is really nice for us. But yeah, they run the 2 heal bots. So close to killing him. But we can't do it in one turn. We could go for a Doomsayer play to slow him down here and give us more time to get a better Antonidas off. Maybe he'll tap. So we could do something like ping this, Cone Cold these 3, and Doomsayer, but then it's not that good. We could Antonidas coin Frostbolt this. He's likely going to Siphon though and go up to 23. We'll have 2 Fireballs. We'll have 15 plus 4, we'll have 19. He'll be at 23, so we'll have to draw into another burn. Oh no, we have 2 Fireballs, right? We'll have 3 Fireballs, okay. This Lance is going to be hard to use though if we burn our Frostbolt and we want to save our second Frostbolt for the 15 damage combo. Although there's the Fireball, Fireball, Ice Lance, Ice Lance for 10 mana. That's a combo that burns them. Does more than 15. And of course there's the option just Frostbolt face. And then he stays at 19 after he siphons. I think that's the best one. I don't think this 7 damage is relevant. See, it's 8, 16, 17, 18. Maybe it is. Maybe he can pop the block and kill this. Then we should have frozen this. At the same time, we have the second block, and he's going to be at 15. We could just ping him. Oh no, he's going to be at 19 because he's going to siphon this most likely. He's counting it up. It looks like he probably has it with a Dark Bomb or a Hellfire. Oh, he can't Hellfire, but maybe Soulfire. Argus, number 2. Or he can Dark Bomb into this and go for a big damage. So, let's see, 8, 15, 16, 17. So he needs to find 4 damage. So yeah, he could... that's probably not going to do it. Maybe this plus an Argus. So we're probably going to Fireball, Ice Block, Ping, and then we'll have our 15 damage combo. Afterwards, hopefully it'll be enough. We're gonna hit... Okay, only 2. Not the full 4 that he wanted. Siphon. Heal... Okay, no heal bot. Sometimes they run 1 heal bot, 1 Earthen Ring, though. We can't Fireball, Frost Nova, and... Oh, we don't Ice Block. Okay, so we can Fireball, Frost Nova. Ping. That's really convenient. Oh no. Maybe... Let's see if... Is Doomsayer better than Ping here? He'll be forced to Owl or Siphon it. He'll have a hard time popping our block with all that. Because he'd like to just Owl, unfreeze, and pop our block. But do we need to put him to 15? 15's really important. But we could block again. So if we put him to 15, he's forced to either have the heal bot, second Farseer, or siphon one of his guys. And if he does any of those, it's hard for him to pop our block as well. Because he wasn't able to do it last turn, he used this instead. So I think we just go for the ping. So now, although, like I said, he'll probably owl one of his guys to pop the block. But then his board will be full, and he can't drop a heal, but he can siphon one of his guys, if he runs 2 siphon. He has that Dr. Boom, so he had to have cut something, right? And we have a little bit of leeway with the second block. We'll have to draw into our second Ice Lance. There's a second heal. That's not good. Okay. So now we have to draw into our second. We have an Ice Lance and a Fireball. So we're forced to block. And we're forced to Fireball pretty much. If we draw into the second Ice Lance, that's 9 plus 8, that's 17, that'll be enough. So Fireball is the worst, it's 15. Pinging doesn't matter because we still have enough to heal for 3 if he has a Siphon. And if he Draxuses, we can still do 15. So pinging doesn't matter. We have no secrets left, so the Scientist doesn't really matter. So Doomsayer doesn't really do anything either. But the Scientist might trick him. That's the value of the Scientist. It might trick him into doing something. Like, weird. I don't know. So we have to draw. We only have a 1 out of 6 chance of winning, basically. Don't think that does anything. Yeah. But he didn't heal, so I didn't even. I was really sad. I thought we lost that one. Yeah, it's pretty hard to lose a Handlock. Usually, their best chance, if they don't Giant on 4, they're probably not going to win, unless they're running Lotheb and Antique Healbot, which I haven't seen yet. Usually they just run the Healbots lately. But yeah, that's Handlock. Pretty easy. Didn't use the Power Blast or the Explosive Sheep, though. But you can see that Power Blast might have been useful. I would have played differently if I had Power Blast in the hand. I would have stalled the game out longer, so I'd have been actually able to cast it, but my hand was like Antonidas and Burn, so I just went for a really quick finish. Before he could draw all his heals, but he managed to draw both Earthens in the Siphon, so what can you do?